Hello, I'm Vincent and I've been scripting on Original Sin for 7 months now. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and it's going okay now. Yeah. And it's going great.
Okay, good.
And it's going great so far, so we'll see what we'll do next. That's just stupid.
It's not going anywhere.
Hi everybody. Today we wanted to do a piece on cooperative multiplayer. The reason is that at the beginning of the Kickstarter campaign we noticed that some of you were worried that we were going to have to dumb down the RPG experience because of including multiplayer. Now the fact of the matter is that we've been working very hard to make sure that the multiplayer is as good as the single player, and so we wanted to refute that argument. Now the idea was to do a bit of a conversation between Axel and Vincent, two of our world designers, but the fact of the matter is that Vincent is incapable of keeping himself serious when there's a camera in the environment. So we decided to show you the preparations of the video that we were going to do, because that's actually the best part. So enjoy! So I was thinking maybe we can do something about NPC attitudes.
So for example, when you're playing alone, whatever you do affects how the characters feel about you. But in multiplayer, if one player would start stealing things everywhere in the village, you don't want the characters to hate the other player as well, exactly, because he didn't do anything. Yeah,
that's a good one. Maybe also because of the multiplayer, we don't have any scripted scenes in the game. Everything is natural and reactive. Maybe you can give an example of that one. Do you?
Yeah. Well, yeah, like the guards at the bridge. In single player, we could easily make it so that when you approach, they start talking to you, and just the fact that they start talking to you stops you. Mm-hmm. So we make sure that the player can't go anywhere else because he's in the dialogue. But in multiplayer, if one player is talking to them, the other player can still sneak by and cross the bridge, and so then it breaks the whole flow. So we have to take that into account and make sure that we block that as well, so it's extra work for us.
Yeah, but it's much cooler as a consequence, because you have to be much more creative about your solutions for things.
And we always find solutions anyway in the end, so that's not a problem.
Yeah. I mean, it's maybe we should also do something about how it's different to your scripting work on Divinity 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because on Divinity 2 we never had to think about that. It was if we wanted a cutscene somewhere, we knew where the player was going to be. Now, if one player is talking to a guy and we want to make something happen somewhere else, the second player could be there. Yeah. So we can't make something appear out of nowhere because someone could see it.
Yeah, so, the appear out of sight call was one of the most popular ones to use on Divinity 2, but we really can't do this one here. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good point also. What else did I write down? Shared XP, shared gold. I know that you guys have been fighting over it. Yeah. What was it? Shared loot or?
It's actually shared quest items.
Okay.
I still think to this day that quest items should be shared between the party members, because I think it can be annoying for the player if they together finished a part of a quest and they got an item, and then one of the guys goes to the other NPC and he wants to give the item to the NPC, and then the NPC now says, hey, you don't have the item, but you did and somehow finish the goal.
Yeah, but I mean, you got magic pockets now?
At the moment you don't have them. Now it's at the moment it's scripted that the guy who actually talked to picked up the item has the item, so it's not a shared inventory.
No, but what I mean is you can send them to each other, to the partners, through the magic pockets.
Yeah, that solves the convenience part, because the problem with your system is that if I kill the bad guy, got the super weapon, and then you give it back to the NPC, and I wanted to keep it, so that's not fair. Like, so if I'm the one who got my hands on it,
fair part of the gameplay.
But not in this case, I think, because I'm the one who got it first. Now I have the advantage of choosing what I do with it.
True.
Well, anyway, Wiseman once said, where stands it written that we have to be fair, or something along those lines. Okay, so we can do stuff around that, and then also maybe the ordering of things. Used to be that we could very conveniently say, player will do this, he will do this, he will do this, but now that's completely impossible.
For the same reasons, if you're talking to a guy and he tells you please go kill that guy, but the second player is already killing him, that's not gonna work.
Oh yeah, you know what we should also do? We should talk about how we had to upgrade all the story scripting procedures that we put in there, because we actually solved most of the problems already. So otherwise people will be afraid that they'll have to figure all of this out for themselves when they're scripting. What do you think?
Well, most of the things are automated, and for example in dialogues, when we want to check how much gold the player has, we can choose if we check how much gold a specific player has or the entire party has. So that's solved itself. That's really that's not a problem.
So, and then you can also maybe show the thing with the dialogue templates so that people can see exactly how much dialogues you have to take into account.
Yeah. So, for example, for the dual dialogue template, the thing we did.
So what is it actually? What are all the template options?
Well, the idea is that first of all, it will automatically check whether the player is alone or if both players are present.
Yeah.
So if the player is alone, he will get those two options. All we need to do is fill in the text, but that's taken care of by the script.
Yeah.
And if both players are alone, then he will get these two options there and there. Then player 2 has the 4 possible replies.
And this automatically links to Osiris, right? So the story system.
If we want to write a new dialogue now, we open this empty template, and all we need to fill in is the text and the possible flags here that are set by the story, but that's it. And all the rest is automatically done. So it will choose the options accordingly. So there's no
pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do that, and then I guess we have enough material. Where's Vincent actually? And there he is. Okay, shall we do it? Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about Divinity 2's original sins.
Action.
Hi everybody. This is so I want to prove to Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about multiplayer. Yes. Sorry. Jesus Christ.